Good morning, students. So let's start with chapter number 6, heat transfer. This is video number 19, part 1. Now, first of all, what is heat? Heat is a form of energy which causes in us the sensation of warmth, or heat is a form of energy due to random motion of the particles. Particles means atoms and molecules of a substance. Everybody knows the simple definition of heat. Heat is a form of energy which causes in us the sensation of warmness, or it is a form of energy due to the random motion of the particles. Particle means atom and molecules of a substance. As students, we know that a substance is made up of molecules. Molecules. It is made up of molecules. So when the kinetic energy of this molecule increases, it means its temperature is increases. Now the question is, what is the difference between heat and temperature? Heat is a form of energy which causes in us the sensation of warmth. I can write here, heat is a form of energy which causes in us the sensation of warmth. This is, now it has a relation with temperature. Temperature, whereas temperature is a degree of hotness or coldness. Clear? So temperature is a degree of hotness or coldness of a body. Now these when the temperature of this body is less, so due to their position of the molecules, they possess potential energy. And when the temperature increases, they start moving vigorously. Means its potential energy changes into kinetic energy. So potential plus kinetic energy, जो है, that is called total internal energy of the substance. Potential plus kinetic, that is known as total internal energy. Internal energy of the substance. So heat जो है ना, it flows. Heat flow करती है. Heat flows. What it is the temperature which determine the direction of the flow of current. It is the temperature which determined the direction of flow of heat. Flow of heat. For example, students, let there are two bodies. ये दो bodies हैं, A and B. The temperature of this body is 30 degree and the temperature of this body is 20 degree Celsius. Now the temperature of body A is more than temperature of body B. Now we will do one thing. We will bring these two bodies in physical contact with each others. Okay, this body are being brought in physical contact with each other. This body A and this body B. Now its temperature is 30 degree and its temperature is 20 degree. So the heat will flow from body A to body B. or in other word you can say that heat flows from the body at a higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. So heat जो है वो 30 डिग्री से 20 डिग्री में जाएगी from A to B. Now this process will keep on taking place, or the heat will keep on flowing till the temperature of both the body becomes same. Means let दोनों का टेम्परेचर जो है वो 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस हो जाता है. Then there is no transfer of heat, because now the temperature of both the body becomes same. 25 आ गया दोनों का. And this state is known as thermal equilibrium. This state is known as thermal equilibrium. So what we have learned? We have learned that heat flows from the body at a higher temperature to body at a lower temperature till the temperature of both the body becomes same. And when the temperature of both the body becomes same, that state is known as thermal state or thermal equilibrium. Clear? So the next is main effects of heat. Main effects of heat. One is change in temperature. One is change in temperature. First of all, on heating, we will discuss change in temperature. On heating, temperature of a substance rises. Everybody knows. And on cooling, the temperature falls. So the average, or another word you can say that on heating, if you will heat, the molecules of a substance moves faster and the average kinetic energy of the molecule increases. Or in other word you can say that on cooling, the average kinetic energy of the molecules decreases, so temperature decreases. So in simple language, it means जब temperature बढ़ेगा, तो kinetic energy will increase, and when the temperature fall, it means that the kinetic energy will also decreases. Now, the change in temperature of a substance जो है that depends upon two factors. Change in temperature of a substance, that is depends on two factors. There are two factors on which the change in temperature of a substance depend. One is amount of heat. One is the amount of heat. It means when heat is given to a substance, its temperature may rise. Everybody knows. So if heat is taken from the body, on cooling, its temperature may fall. So next point is the nature of material, means with which the substance is made up of. The material with which the substance is made up of. Like a conductor of heat, like metals, an insulator of heat, like wood, behaves differently so to same amount of heat. कहने का मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर दो बॉडीज हैं, एक मेटल ले ली आपने which are good conductor, एक नॉन मेटल ले लो, and then at the same amount of heat they will behave differently. Now the next is change in state. Change in state. These are the effect. First of all, अगर temperature rise or fall, the effects will be this. And if change in state में the process of change from one phase to another phase. I think this we have done in first or second chapter. Means from solid to liquid, from liquid to solids. That is a change in state. We know that the matter exists in three states. They are in solid, liquid and gases. So I think this you can do. This we have discussed so many times. We have discussed this topic. Then the third effect of the heat is change in size. Change in size. If substance heated, it expands, and when cool, it contracts. So this change in size of the body जो है that is due to heating is called thermal expansion. मतलब size increase करना या decrease करना due to heating. This is called thermal expansion. Important है. This is thermal expansion. Due to heating, if the body expands, if due to cooling, the body contracts, and due to expansion and contraction, the size of the substance changes. So that is called thermal expansion. Clear? So उसे हम thermal expansion कहते हैं. Now boiling and evaporation, this we have already studied in the previous chapter. What is the difference between boiling and evaporation? Boiling क्या होती है? It is the change of state from liquid to gas. Boiling we have already done na? This topic we have already done. Boiling, it is the change of state from liquid to gas on heating to a fixed temperature. The temperature at which liquid changes into vapors without further increase in temperature is called the boiling point of a liquid. So at the boiling point, the pressure exerted by the vapors of liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure. Important point, you can note on it. At the boiling point, the pressure exerted by the vapors of liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure के equal होता है at the boiling point only. So evaporation, everybody knows what is evaporation. The change of state of liquid into vapor at all temperature from its surface is called evaporation. Okay, some differences are given. Even this facts, air coolers fails in the peak summer rainy seasons. What is the reason for this? Because during the rainy days, the air of the room is humid होती है वो. ठीक है, humid का मतलब होता है कि ज़्यादा water vapors होते हैं उसमें. Large number of water vapors in the air do not allow the sweat to evaporate. Thus, air cooler fails to serve the purpose in the rainy days of summer. We need air conditioner which can reduce humidity of air. It means air cooler जो है it does not reduce humidity, but air conditioner जो है it reduce the humidity. Now, next one more fact is given. A pressure cooker keeps the steam inside it. The pressure inside is increased, so water inside the cooker boils at a temperature about 25% more than the normal boiling point. At the cooking become quick. This is the important point. The boiling point of the water, of the cooker that increases. Okay, so some differences are given. This we have already done. The difference between evaporation and boiling you can go through of your own in it. Factors affecting evaporation, that is temperature. अगर temperature ज़्यादा आएगा तो rate of evaporation will increase. अगर कम होएगा the rate of evaporation will decrease. ठीक है. So another factor, surface area exposed to air. The rate of evaporation increases on increasing the surface area exposed to air. Number of molecules escaping the surface of a liquid increases on increasing the surface area. ठीक है, ये like this. Why is cooling produced during evaporation? It is in a evaporation, a liquid changes slowly to vapors. For this purpose, some heat is needed from the surrounding. So when spirit is applied on a wound and the attendant blow airs on it from mouth, a soothing cooling effect is brewed due to evaporation of spirit, thereby cooling the surrounding. स्पिरिट होती है वो अपने कोई लगलू गई हो ना तो हम उस पर विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉटन वी फर्स्ट क्लीन द इंजरीज, ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट टॉकिंग अबाउट. देन इवेपोरेशन जो है इट्स आल्सो डिपेंड अपॉन द मूवमेंट ऑफ एयर, मीन्स व्हेन एयर इज ब्लोन अबव द surface of liquid, the rate of evaporation increases. The reason is that blowing air takes away with its molecules of liquid escaping out of the surface. To take their place, other molecules escape out from the surface of liquids. Means ऊपर वाले molecules चले जाते हैं और नीचे वाले जो पानी के molecules होते हैं, so in order to fill that gap, they occupy the space. So it is just like that. Humidity, the amount of water vapors present in the air is called humidity. This we have already done. Evaporation slow if air is humid because of presence of water. So students, with this topic is finished. So let us move to the main topic, that is thermal expansion. Thermal. Next topic is thermal expansion. Thermal expansion just now we have done. When a solid, liquid and gases are heated, they expand, and when cooled, they contract. So students, so you have to keep this in your mind in journal. When a solid, liquid and gases are heated, they expand, and when cooled, they contract. First of all, we will do thermal expansion in solids. In solids, even we can discuss this point. Means number of times we have discussed this. There are few exceptions also. For example, water from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius contract on heating and expand on cooling in this range of temperature. So this is called anomalous expansion. This we have already done in the previous chapter. Now the topic is thermal expansion in solids. Now students, when the solid is heated, energy of the molecules of the solid also increases. Now what happens when their energy increases? The intermolecular separation between the molecules increases and the solid expand in all the directions, thereby change its size. So when the solid is heated, there is increase in, when it is heated, solid is heated, there is increase in the length, area and volume of the substance. कहने का मतलब है increase होता है on heating. You can write here on heating. Solids on heating. When the solids are heated, there is increase in the length, area and volume of the substance. मतलब increase हो जाता है. And if the length increase, अगर length increase in length of the substance, increase in length, increase in length जो है, that is known as linear expansion. What it is known as linear expansion. Increase in length of the body. In solids I am talking about linear expansion. Then increase in area. This is called aerial expansion, aerial or area expansion, or this is also called superficial expansion. Superficial expansion. You have to learn this. So whenever there is an increase in the length of a solid body, that is known as linear expansion, and whenever there is an increase in the area of the solid body, that is known as aerial expansion or superficial expansion. And whenever there is increase in volume, when the volume increases, so that is known as cubical expansion. That is known as cubical expansion. याद रखो, this is very important. Increase in length means linear expansion of the solids. We are just talking about the solids only. Increase in area, that is known as aerial expansion. Increase in volume, that is known as cubical expansion. Now first of all, we will take linear expansion. Linear expansion means on heating, the length of the body increases. Now linear expansion जो है, it depends upon the few factors. Depends on the following factors. Depends on the following factors. Linear expansion कौन से factors पे depend करती है? The first one is material of the solid. Material of the solid means the body is made up of what type of materials. Like increase in length of a rod depends on the material of the body. If we heat two rods of same length, what of different materials? Like you can take one copper rod or you can take another iron rod. This is copper rod and this is iron. I'm just writing iron rod. This is a copper and this is a iron rod. Now what happen if we heat similar rods of copper and iron of same rise in temperature? The copper will expand more than the iron rod. Copper जो है वो ज़्यादा expand करेगा comparatively to iron. So because its material and its material is different, and even the specific heat capacity of the copper is low as compared to iron. तो ये जल्दी heat हो जाता है. Clear? Then the next factor is increase in temperature. Next factor is increase in temperature. More rise in temperature of the solid, more is the linear expansion. I think everybody knows that. It means अगर जो रॉड ज़्यादा हीटेड करेगी टू ग्रेटर टेम्परेचर एक्सपेंड्स मोर, ये ज़्यादा एक्सपेंड करेगी कंपैरेटिवली टू दिस आयरन रॉड. And the third factor is original length of the solids. Original length of the solid. This is the third factor. Means if the rod is more longer, more is increase in the length. If one rod is short length, so अगर ये भी कॉपर है और ये भी कॉपर है, its length is, let this length is 10 meter and its length is 10 meter. Now the same amount of temperature will be given to these two rods. What will happen? दोनों का टेम्परेचर और दोनों जो हैं they will expand we will find that this copper rod, the longer rod जो है expand more than the short one. The longer copper wire will expand more than the short copper rod. Clear? So these are the three factors. अब इसको लिए समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. Now keeping all these three factors, let L नॉट जो है ये है ओरिजिनल लेंथ ऑफ द रॉड और टेम्परेचर ले लेते हैं इसका 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस L नॉट इज द ओरिजिनल लेंथ ऑफ ए रॉड एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. नाउ ऑन हीटिंग, इस रॉड को हीट किया. लेट्स इट्स लेंथ जो है वो आ जाती है LT. ठीक है, मीन्स दिस इज द न्यू लेंथ. दिस इज द न्यू लेंथ ऑफ रॉड एट सर्टेन टेम्परेचर. वो टेम्परेचर हम T मान लेते हैं. लेट दैट इज T डिग्री सेल्सियस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव taken one rod and its original length is taken as L naught at 0 degree Celsius, and then after the heat is supplied to this rod, and when the heat is supplied, this rod start expanding. So at a certain temperature T degree Celsius, and let LT is the new length of the rod. तो now we will find original increase in length. अब फाइंड कैसे करेंगे? ओरिजिनल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ. ओरिजिनल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ कैसे करेंगे? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल न्यू लेंथ LT माइनस L नॉट. मान के चलते हैं कि एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस इसकी थी 20 मीटर और सर्टेन टेम्परेचर पे कितना आ गया 30 मीटर. तो कितना इंक्रीज किया इसने? 30 माइनस 20, दैट विल बी कॉल्ड ओरिजिनल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ. मीन्स 10 मीटर विल बी द ओरिजिनल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ. अब ये ओरिजिनल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ जो है ये डिपेंड करती है L नॉट alpha T. This is known as alpha. L naught alpha T. ठीक है, L naught alpha T. अल्फा जो है यहां मैं लिख रहा हूं here. Alpha is the coefficient of linear एक्सपेंशन. मतलब ये जो अल्फा इसे हम कहते हैं कोफिशिएंट ऑफ लीनियर एक्सपेंशन. सो ये किस पे डिपेंड करता है? मटेरियल ऑफ द सॉलिड, है ना. यही करे ना, मटेरियल ऑफ द सॉलिड. मतलब अल्फा जो है दैट इज डिफरेंट फॉर द डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स. सो with this today's topic is finished. In the next topic we will do the thermal expansion in liquid and gases as well. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.